favorite Huntsville realtor, and today we're going to talk about what the first thing your real estate agent should do for you when you are buying a home. If you love these videos, please like and follow me on all the socials at List with Paula and right here on this YouTube channel. Did you know if you click that little bell, you'll be notified every time a new video comes out, which is every Monday. And as a buyer, when you're looking for a real estate agent and you've finally chosen one, what is the first thing that person should do for you? Now, you might think it's get out there and find me that house. Or you might think it's help me get my pre-approval. Or you might think it's listen to me. It can be any one of those things. But the truth is, the very first thing your real estate agent should do is set your expectations. The process of buying a home can be long and complicated, and there's many different steps. And it's important that you know right up front how that process works. Every agent has their own expertise, their own tips and tricks and strategies that they use when they're helping you find your new home. It is important that you sit down with them and talk to them and find out what the expectations are for you and what the expectations are for them. With my buyers, I like to sit down and have a consultation first thing. We're going to sit down and have a talk about what it is that you're exactly looking for. The importance of me listening, and not only listening, but hearing you and hearing what's important to you is key to making this process work. I need to know exactly what it is you want. Not what I want for you, but what you want for you. Are you an empty nester that needs to downsize, wants to get rid of some stuff and declutter and have a smaller space to take care of? Or maybe you're trying to upsize because your grandkids are moving into town and you want to have that big bonus room and the pool outside so they come over all the time. Or maybe your kids are teenagers and now you would like them on the other end of the house. There are so many different priorities for every single buyer, and it's important that I listen, hear, and understand what's important to you. After we have this consultation, I'm going to send you off to the lender. And I tell you what, I have several lenders that will work with you and help you through that process. But as I've told you many times, it's important to get pre-qualified for your price range prior to looking at houses, because we don't want to fall in love with a house that you can't afford. And we don't want to be looking for a house that is not enough for you. So we need to know exactly the window of opportunity that we're looking in to find all the things you want. So as I'm working on setting expectations with you, the pre-qualification is going to be number 2. Number 3 is going to be home search. Let's do this thing. I want you to understand that I'm going to send you an email every single day with the new houses that come on the market that meet your criteria. Now, let's be honest, technology is not perfect. So sometimes there's going to be houses in there that actually don't meet your criteria, but they fell within the criteria that we specified. So you just have to look past those. Also, I am going to be searching every single day. I'm going to look for properties on the market. I'm going to be calling real estate agents that I know. I'm going to be reaching out to people in the area, trying to find that perfect thing for you. I'm the kind of person that will absolutely go the extra mile for you. You are not on your own. I'm not just dumping email searches in your email and that's it. Of course, because our system is so great and we have found that perfect home for you, we're going to write up an offer. And the process for writing an offer is complicated sometimes. There's a lot of legal words and we're going to have to talk through it and make sure that you understand exactly what you're signing up for and that your lender is on board with our offer. And then we know all the ins and outs of what's happening and putting in your offer. And then we wait. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 da 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 dum. Yeah, that's us waiting. Because we have to wait to hear back, and sometimes that takes a bit. Once your offer is accepted, I will help you schedule your inspections. You can have any and all inspections that you want if you've put that into your contract. You can have a home inspection, a radon inspection, a fireplace inspection. You can have the lawn inspected if you want. You can have any kind of inspection that you want to have, and I will help you get those scheduled. During that time, the title and appraisal company will be requesting a title search and an appraisal on the home. This helps determine whether or not your lender is willing to lend the money on the home. If the home is $500,000 and it appraises for $450,000, your bank is not going to give you $475,000. So we're going to have conversations about all of those things. It's important to have someone with expertise that knows how to evaluate a property to determine what its value is and what it might appraise for. And then comes the finish line. Woo! This is where we schedule your closing, we get to the closing table, you pay your money, you get your keys, everybody's happy, and you move into your new home. But do you see how much easier and how important it is to understand the expectations? Understand the expectations I have for you and understand the expectations that you're going to have for me. We have to know those things up front so that there aren't any surprises and you're not disappointed and I'm not disappointed. I want you to love where you live.